Well. What's going on, Americans? It's clear the unthinkable is here. With the recent media distractions, most folks never saw it coming, but some did. Their gut told them something was wrong, and the headlines are proving them right. Our so called trusted institutions tell you not to worry, that everything's fine, but you know better. Self reliance doesn't happen overnight. You have to start somewhere. Start with My Patriot Supply. My Patriot Supply, the country's largest preparedness company, is more than equipped to stock your shelves. Ditch the canned vegetables and boxed pasta. Their best selling 3-month food kit provides delicious breakfast, lunches, and dinners that last up to 25 years. These meals offer 2,000 calories every day with a balance of protein and carbs to keep you fed and ready in the event of an emergency. Just add water, heat, and eat. Start or strengthen your food supply with this 3-month food kit from My Patriot Supply. Visit preparewithjericho.com to get ready. Order now for fast and free shipping. That is preparewithjericho.com. Damn it, get ready. What's going on, everyone? Good to see you. Glad you're here. What is it? Wednesday, hump day. Could mean two things. You're getting over the hump in the middle of the week, or you can do that too. Hump on hump day. I recommend it. Guy Incognito. Hey, this isn't the mall. No, it's not. It's America. It's America. The Ferg says, oh, we are prepared. Says the consumption of food and drink is not advised whilst listening and or participating in this live stream. That is true. I have been told by quite a few people, I spit my coffee out. I spit my beer out. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I don't have the money to replace all these beers and cups of coffee. So what I will tell you is be careful. Be careful. Chrome, I'm Jake. What's going on? Diesel says Humpty Dance. Just grab them in the biscuits. That is one of the hardest beats in hip hop ever. The Humpty Dance, especially when he goes, let a little bit of that bass groove right there. Come on. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First, you limp to the side like your leg was broken, shaking and twitching, kind of like you were smoking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. Oh, that shit is hilarious. Leilani Mitchell, she says, ooh, is that your house? No, Leilani, this is not my house. This is just a cool background that I have. I wish this was my house. This is nice. This is nice. Yeah, old Sweet Dick Malone, RIP to Shock G, who was Shock G and Humpty. He did both of them. Or both characters, both people, whatever. Just grab them in the biscuits. Oh, man. Love that song. I might listen to that shit after. Sexy baby. Tracy Greenwood. Hello from England. Hello, everybody. Top of the morning to you, Governor. Which kind of accent do you have, Tracy? Are you more posh? I do talk. I do. Brev. Does it piss you off, Tracy, when people say brev? That drives me crazy. That's the British equivalent to bro. Ugh. Brev. Oh, to do that there, Brev. I was like, Brev. And she goes, Brev. And we like, hey, Brev. Oh, that shit drives me crazy. Lou Davis says, I was in the clubs during the Humpty era. Oh, you have just dated yourself. That must have been cool. I was like 10 or 11 when that song came out, so I wasn't quite hitting the club yet. But that must have been fun, though. That must have been hella fun to be in the clubs when that song hit. Diesel, everyone speaks Arabic in England now. It's headed that way. It's headed that way. When you bend over and let people pour over your border and change the complexion of your country, who else is doing that? No, we're not doing that, are we? I think we are. Our border's open. But that's what happens. And at one point, I'm not sure if it's still true, but at one point in the very recent past, Muhammad was the most popular name for new babies in England all day. And London, the mayor of London is named Sadiq Khan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So fortunately, America is gigantic compared to the UK and a lot of European countries, and we have a much bigger population. So of course, it's going to take longer for that shit to spread. But it's not like they're not trying. It's not like they're not trying to change the makeup of America. Diesel says, I got mad cow disease from England. Did you eat some of that bad beef? Remember that shit in the 90s? We got there was the mad cow disease breakout. Was it in the late 90s? I think it was. All the cows in England were all fucked up and their brains were infected by some mad cow disease. That shit was crazy. I remember that. And what was it? One second. Hold on, I'm looking for a comment somebody made because it's relevant. Yeah, the Fergie says we have Muslims that have infiltrated our government. True. And they just censured Rashida Tlaib, that KRS-One nose having bitch. She's one of the members of the squad, or as I call them, the four whores of the apocalypse. Paradox, what's up? Okay, Diesel says I lived in Germany on an army base from 80 to 90. All beef from England was considered to be infected. Yeah, I remember that shit. Carrie Crawford dating herself too. She said, did the Humpty dance in the club too. Good times. Sexy baby. But yeah, they just censured Rashida Tlaib for some comments she made about Israel. But what does that word mean? Censured, not censored, censured. Fuck does that mean? Express severe disapproval of someone or something, especially in a formal statement. A judge was censured in 1983 for a variety of types of injudicious conduct. So to express severe disapproval. So they just basically, being censured is formal statement of disapproval in the form of a resolution that is adopted by a majority vote. The term censure is not found in the Constitution, and the word does not have to appear in the resolution. Okay, so they're officially getting together and saying that was bad. Don't do that. Taryn Lewis, what's up, man? Good to have you in here. James Bateman, did she get canned? I don't think so. It just says she's censured. Okay, so we'll see what it means. She's the one who when she got elected, he said, we're going to impeach the motherfucker in front of her kid. That's nice. And she, part of her district, or Dearborn, Michigan, is in her district. So that tells you everything you need to know. It says in bipartisan fashion, the House of Representatives voted to censure Michigan's Democratic Representative Rashida Tlaib. She continued to defend comments widely considered as calling for Israel's elimination. 22 Democrats joined Republicans in a 234 to 188 vote on Tuesday. After Tlaib, the only Palestinian American member of Congress, posted a video of Michigan protesters chanting, "From the river to the sea." Part of a chant condemned by Jewish groups and Anti-Defamation League as anti-Semitic. I don't like. Okay, a censure, according to the U.S. House, is a form of rebuke that registers the House's deep disapproval of member misconduct that nevertheless does not meet the threshold of expulsion. So she's as close as she can get to being expelled or kicked out of Congress. Yeah, she's a rotten piece of shit and I can't stand her, but I don't like these groups of people deeming what is bad or what you can't say. The Anti-Defamation League and these Jewish councils, what the fuck does that mean? Who are you to say what I'm saying is wrong? I don't like that. I don't like groups telling me what I say is wrong or they don't like it or it's anti-Semitic. And you hear these anti-Semitic hate crimes are spiking in America after what happened in Palestine and the Gaza Strip and all that shit. But what does that mean? Show me the numbers that it was before October 7th and show me the numbers now, because they tried the same shit last year with the spike in Asian hate crimes. Asian hate crimes in Los Angeles have gone up 800%. That was a real headline, 800%. So what does that make you think? What images does that conjure in your mind when you hear that something went up 800%? That makes you think it's happening everywhere. An Asian person can't step outside without getting knocked over the head. 800%? Holy shit. That is a shame. We need to organize. We need to protest. American citizens should not be. Hold on a second. I got my producer. You know, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, 800%. That's a lot. Oh, that's what it was? Are you sure? Because they made it. They had you thinking the Asian people. All right, shit. My bad, guys. You know, sometimes my producer gets in my ear, but he usually tells me the truth, and I don't want to be up here talking bullshit. But turns out a spike, that 800% spike, it was like 15 Asian hate crime instances took place. Now it's up to 28. Like it was something like that. It was stupid. New York City, Asian hate crimes are up 500%. Was it 10 million people in New York? So now there's 14 instead of 3. Like it was some bullshit like that. So you got to take it with a huge grain of salt when you hear these spikes. And what does that mean? No one should be fucked with because of what color they are, what religion they are, or whatever. But let's keep it real. What do you mean by spike? That's weird. Sealed by the blood of Jesus, KJV 1611 only, says Jew murdered in LA. Mainstream media silent. Yeah, I saw that 69-year-old guy. He got punched and he fell and hit his head on the ground at some kind of protest or something. That's fucked up. The Three Amigos. Hey, Jericho from Pennsylvania. Or you're in Fetterman country. Fetternet. Oh, okay. What's up? Glad you're here. Chris Park and Ride says, I'm up in Washington State. Okay, you're up the coast, man. You're on the left coast just like me. You get it. You know how it is. Adrian Harry says, hey, Jericho, howdy from Baltimore. Keep your head down. Be careful. Fucking B-more ain't no joke. Robert Johnson, SoCal, checking in. Oh, he was hit on the head. Okay, thanks, Sealed. He was hit on the head. He was struck and he fell. And that's how the guy died. And it's fucked up. Three Amigos says, we never wanted Uncle Fester, Jericho. I know. You got caught up with the dummies. You got swept up with the jackasses. Let's see. Riley Pedrondo. We'll see where this is going. He says, how many town cars you had in your life, Jericho? I've never had a town car. Is that like a black people drive Lincolns kind of thing? What is that? But never had a town car. I had a Lincoln MKZ. Boy, that thing was nice. Power, luxury. It was beautiful. But I got rid of that and got a truck. Got a fucking truck, man. NYC. NYC Wizard. Thank you. I don't know why it was so tough to read that. He says NYC here in the Bronx. Hey, yo. Oh, hey. Meet me in the fucking Bronx. Shit. Boy, they're turning that city into a festering wound. Kerry Crawford. Meanwhile, those terrorists are coming over our southern border. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they got everybody. I saw one today. Dude was like, "Hey, where you ever seen the videos of that guy? He's down on the border and he says, "Where are you from? Where are you going?" Motherfucker said, "Africa, New York." Motherfucker said, "Venezuela, California." Motherfuckers are going everywhere. Why are you 32 years old coming up here? Why aren't you back in your country trying to fix it? Sons of bitches. But let's get to some people who aren't sons of bitches. These are good people. These are people. What the fuck happened there? Okay. That was weird. Mark's music obsession. I don't know what. I clicked on it and it fucking disappeared. Right, hold on. Let's see if I can find it. That was weird. Okay. Bam. There you are. And I thank you so very much. Mark's music obsession. He says, Cherry Popper strikes again. Thank you, man. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to pop that super chat cherry, and you fell on that sword. And I thank you. Who else? Brendan Gerzalak. What up, man? How's your mom doing? Oh, it's Grizzlack. Okay. Grizzlack. Brendan Grizzlack, thanks for the Twompski. He says, me and Mama Grizzlack made it back from Chicago Bulls game in one piece. I danced with Benny the Bull on the edge of the court, and I heard gunshots when we were walking to our car. Seriously. Well, of course. Of course you heard gunshots. So Chicago's Latin for gunshot. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Glad you got your dance on, and more importantly, I'm glad you guys made it back with no extra holes in your body. Thank you, Brendan Grizzlack. Ranson Shan, thank you. He says, if hate crimes are increasing on Jews, wouldn't it be better to know who is committing them? You know, a stat that points out the actual problem. That would be great. That would be great. So maybe these Jewish people can look out for, hey, you guys are the ones committing it. So next time I see one of you in public, I should have my guard up. But it's not about safety. It's not about taking care of us. It's not about us about keeping us safe. It's about keeping them in power by keeping us scared. Space Truck and LLC. Mahalo. Member for 8 months. I thank you. Says, what up, JG? Nice to see you live on a hump day, right? It's nice to be here. And tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Well, it's promised to no one. But tomorrow is my birthday. So I'll be on here on my birthday, having a good time, hanging out with you motherfuckers. Can't wait. It's my 43rd birthday. Petruska, excuse me. I think the super chat videos are over-tuning. What does that mean? What does over-tuning mean? Is that some kind of phrase in the know, in the computer business? What does that mean? Tony Hannafin, what's up, man? Oh, man, what's up, man? Robert Johnson, that would be so much more helpful. Hell, it would be great to know where as well it would be great to know where as well to avoid those areas. Yeah, but see, the key word in that sentence, Robert, was helpful. That's not what they're trying to be. That's not trying to be helpful. Mads, what's up? What's up? What's going on up there in Canada? She says they got shadow banned after the show the other day. Hey, welcome to my world. Good shadow banning builds character. Bastards. Oh, too loud. Okay, the super chat videos are too loud. I don't know what that means, or I know what that means, but I don't know how to fix that. I think next time I get a new, because I want to get a new video for that. A new video for the thank you. So I'll let the person know. Fucking tune it down a little bit, man. Tune it down, man. It's too loud in my ears, bro. I'll let them know. Thanks for the heads up. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. Matt says Canada is cold and gay. Damn. Cold and gay? That's terrible. I can handle one, but not both. Taryn Lewis, thank you, man. Belated happy birthday to you. Says a happy Veterans Day. That's coming up on Friday, the day after my birthday. Well, 2 days after my birthday, but the kids are out of school on Friday, so we're gonna go shoot in. We're gonna go shoot in. So I'm excited about that. Excited to go bust some caps with the family. It's always fun. Got another super chat here. Thank you, Careless. Good looking out. Good to see you on the live yesterday on Rumble. Careless, dropping the truth bombs. Look out below. Another Democrat black woman as a mayor of a major city, Philadelphia. Just what another major city needs. Yep. We're going to talk about that waste of space too. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn to stop putting people in positions of power simply because of their skin color? What is wrong with you? Julie says, Jericho, I'm OG Green Nation at the $3.99, cheaper than a gallon of gas. Ain't that a fucking shame? Isn't that a shame? Especially here in California. We refine gasoline here. We suck the dead dinosaur juice out of the earth. We send men down there. Yes, men, real men, not trans men. We send men down there to drill and shake hands with the devil to bring us the blood of the earth. We refine it, turn it into gasoline, and we pay more than the people that we send it to. There was a video of a guy in Hawaii, and he was paying less for gas in Hawaii than he did in California. We make it here. Fuck. Man, that shit don't make no sense. But speaking of that ding dong that they just elected in Philadelphia, because Philly hasn't learned a damn thing, we're going to talk about her. We're going to talk about Zelenskyy, aka Pooky, begging for more money. You guys know who Pooky is, right? You ever seen New Jack City? Chris Rock, they should be calling me, man. He's on TV begging for more money. You have the nerve to ask for more money? You little coked out son of a bitch. And Ohio voted to enshrine abortion into its states' rights. So now Ohio joins a slew of other states, unfortunately, who make it easy, very easy for you to kill your baby. Because that's what it is. Let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. They don't give you a little pill and you swallow it and the little would-be baby just evaporates into little tiny butterflies and laughter and it goes up and it just goes up into the atmosphere. No, they kill it. And I'm going to show you something that's going to make you extra sick is footage of people in Ohio who were cheering for the right to kill children. It is creepy. Also, there is a kid, well, at this age, anybody in their 20s is a damn kid. But there's a quarterback for USC. His name's Caleb Williams. And they lost to Washington on Saturday. And this fool jumped up into the stands. He did the Lambo leap into the stands to cry on his mama. He jumped up there and soaked his mother's blouse in his tears. Let's start with that. Why don't we? Caleb Williams, quarterback for the University of Southern California. And then in the post-game interview, he's up there on the podium and shit. And they asked him, hey, you just lost to Washington, I bet that, it's really sad and shit. So how are you feeling? Blah, blah, they always ask him some dumb shit. Like, how do you think I'm feeling, man? I just lost. I'm pissed. You know what this motherfucker says? He said, well, we just lost the game, so I just want to go home and cuddle with my dog. No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. He said, I want to go home and cuddle with my dog. I'm sorry, Mr. Williams. I couldn't see, maybe you're turned at a wrong angle or something, but I couldn't see that dildo sticking out of your ass. You want to go home and cuddle with your dog? And you know what? Hey, what's that song? You had a bad day. Maybe you had a bad day. Maybe you do want to go and cuddle with your dog, but I'm sorry, you're a man. You can't say that out loud. Here's a picture of this fool jumped up in the stands and cried on his mama. You didn't even lose a national championship. You lost a regular season game. Maybe he just lost his Heisman hopes because he was a front runner a few weeks ago. This fool hopped up in those stands and cried on his mama. I'm sorry. You can call me old school. You can call me misogynist. Actually, Jericho, men today, blah, 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 mental health. You can say all this stupid shit you want to. But I believe as a man, you got 3 times to cry. Okay? Births, deaths. What is it? Births, deaths, and what was the other one? Damn it, I just had it. So your child, and it has to be your child, by the way. Somebody else's kid can't be born in your fucking. Somebody dies. Again, got to be close to you. Oh, and weddings. That's another one. You can cry at a wedding. Yours. You can't have your homeboy up there and crying, your brother. You got to be the one getting married. Weddings, deaths, and births. That's it, man. Matthew Ross says number 3, dick and zipper. Let's talk about that for a second, Matthew. Holy shit. Fellas, you've been there. You've lived that scene from Something About Mary where he got the beans. How the hell you get the beans over the Franks? He got, oh man. Your nuts get caught in the YKK? Fuck. But I don't even know if you can cry then. Like you can get a little misty-eyed because that hurts. Oh shit, it hurts. But to sob, and you see right there, his mom is holding the paper over his shoulders were shaking like this. He was he was sobbing. Sobbing. There's a difference between crying and sobbing. Sobbing is a snot bubbles and shit. Careless says men don't cry. Period. I don't agree with that, man. I don't. Because I remember I cried at my wedding, and I cried at the last funeral I went to. It was my stepdad. And then one time, my daughter was dealing with some moderate to severe medical issues. And I broke down in my car one time when I was going to visit her in the hospital. Oof, that was tough. And then I cried. I what? Almost did. I came close. No tears came out. But I almost cried when the doctor came in and he was talking to me about what my daughter was dealing with. And you're in the child, it wasn't ICU, it was like the recovery room because she had a procedure. They took a sample of her liver to test it and everything. And being in that room, seeing, because you're in the room and there's like little curtains separating the beds. So to hear other parents crying and to see what their kids are dealing with, and you're walking past these cribs, they have cribs there for little tiny babies that have to go through procedures, man. That was tough. So if it has to do with your kid, yeah, but you lost a football game? Sorry, dog. That does not qualify. You should not be fucking crying and sobbing on your mama. And then, look at this shit. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Watch this shit. Down here, this is the press conference where he says, and I quote, says, someone asked Caleb Williams about his emotions after tonight's loss against Washington. He quote, I want to go home and cuddle with my dog and watch some shows. I wonder what shows those are going to be. Were you going to watch Gilmore Girls? What the hell are you crying for, dog? And if you got to cry, why don't you wait till you get home? What the hell? No, man. He said, I want to cuddle with my dog and watch shows. That is some of the gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, Aaron, he meant boyfriend. You know he's a little spoon. You look like a little spoon. You sure act like one. Shit. I want to go home and cuddle with my dog and watch shows. That's something a woman says after a tough week at the office. I just want to crack open some red wine, cry it out, hang out with my Pomeranian. I hate Pomeranians, by the way. Little slope back fucking. I can't stand Pomeranians. I was like, man, what the fuck is this? Poodle Amy says Dawson's Creek. What the hell, fellas? Have you ever, never mind saying this at a press conference in front of the world, have you ever been with your buddies and said, man, I just want to go home, cuddle with my dog, and watch a show? Not if you ever want to be invited back. Not if you don't want to be ridiculed for the rest of your life by those friends. Your buddies will come up with a nickname that quick. You will be called that until you die. And every chance they get, they will tell everybody how you earned that nickname. And rightfully so. Old Sweet Dick Malone, he put on the finale of Friends. Oh, so he can get a good cry. Even that dude's dog is looking at him like, hey, man up. Brian King B, what up, man? He says, I'm going to watch cartoons and lay with my turtle. That would be more manly. He's probably he got the dog laying behind him. The dog's probably rubbing his pink lipstick up against his ass crack. Oh, Fido, you made a mess again on Daddy's back? Ew. Anyway, enough of men crying. Enough of that. That motherfucker said, I want to go home and lay with my dog. No, you did it. And watch shows. Oh, Caleb Williams, you ain't shit. King B says, this was the softest I've seen from a Heisman winner. Yeah, man. He needs to give that Heisman back. What is it with USC and the Heisman winners giving their trophies back? They got Reggie Bush, which was bullshit. Fuck you, Pete Carroll. And now this dude's going to have to give his back for being a bitch. He's going to go to the Heisman office. Here you go, guys. Take this. Well, Kayla, why are you giving your Heisman back? Because I'm a bitch. I'm crying your mama. What? For what? Why are you crying? His mother should have pushed him like, no, get off of me, fool. Can't have you crying out here. And you see his dad, watch. Look at his dad. His dad saying, boy, if you don't get your ass out of these stands. Hey man. Hey man, look. Get your shit together, get in the locker room, son. You fucking it up. You can't be doing this. Get your ass out of here. I can't, Daddy. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Careless. They got female refs and coaches now, so this isn't a shocker. I don't like that. Can I climb on top of Mount Sexism and plant a flag? I don't like that. I don't like seeing women refs or women on the sidelines. This is a men's space. This is men's sports. Get the fuck out of here. Go over there with the join the cheerleaders. I don't like that. I don't like the female sideline reporters, Pam Oliver. I don't like that shit. This is a man's sport for men. Men are watching this. We don't want to see any ladies. That's bullshit. And then they talk, oh, this football team has the first female tight ends coach. How the fuck are you a tight ends coach? You never played tight end. You're a lady. Get out of here. David Pett says, what is a Heisman Trophy? Heisman Trophy is given to the best college football player every year. Every year, the Heisman Committee, which are former, I think they're also sports writers and stuff, but it's also the former Heisman Trophy winners. They vote on the best college football player in the nation every year, and it's called the Heisman. It's a trophy where the guy's holding the ball and he's doing the stiff arm. That's Heisman Trophy. And if you are the best college football player in the nation, you will be voted Heisman winner. It's a big deal. Matt says, what if the female refs get bodied by a 300-pound dude? It could happen. You stand on them sidelines, you see them coaches get fucked up. So they come running off, a play goes off the sidelines and coaches be getting blown up. Sealed says, my son's soccer team had girls on it. LOL. My son, he played some soccer teams that had girls. And kudos to the boys for not taking it easy on them. You get out, we're playing. You want to get out here, we're going to play. But yeah, I don't like that shit. Girls play with girls, boys play with boys. Maybe it's a situation where they didn't have enough boys, so they needed to have girls, whatever. Like my son, I don't know how old your son is, Sealed, but my son's 7, so they're little kids. It don't matter. But yeah, man, the female Carrie Crawford said the Hyman Trophy. I don't know what a Hyman looks like, but we need a bronze one and make it the Hyman Trophy, and that's what he gets. That's a good one, Carrie. Good job. James Bateman says he needs some milk. Yeah, he needs some breast milk. That's what he's doing. He's probably nursing. He's probably nursing his mama. Ugh. Bam Bam Bigler says Heisman usually given to the winning QBs. That's true. QBs usually win it, but like I said, Reggie Bush, he was a running back. He won it. It happens. There are some great running backs throughout history who have gotten it as well. Maybe receivers. I don't know. I know Charles Woodson, he got one. He was a defensive player, but that's rare. That is a rare one right there. Okay, so what's next? Zelenskyy begging for more money. Philly fails, or Ohio lets you kill your baby. You guys let me know. Sealed, your son is 16. They got girls on the soccer team? How does that happen? Like, are the girls able to keep up? Because by 16, there's a huge difference between boys and girls in sports. How the fuck does that happen? I need to know, Sealed. Like what the? How? That's like high school age. I know they got a high school girls team. Girls teams in high school. What the hell? Brian King says, why is Coke Linsky asking for more money? Because he can. Because he can. because they're going to give it to him. Yeah, Eddie George. Yeah, he was a running back for, who did Eddie George play for? I can't remember who he played for in college, but he was killing fools. And he was tall. He's like 6'3". That's tall for a running back. He's a big old motherfucker. Product of change says, damn, Jericho, nice crib. It's not my house. I thought we were only allowed to live in the Jets. Right? There should be fools standing around and bullet holes everywhere in the scenery behind me, huh? Yeah, that's what they say. But I guess I cracked the code, huh? Guess I cracked the code. Hey, Aaron says Zelenskyy got to be asking for a payday loan soon. It's my money and I want it now. Piece of shit. Sweet Mama G, JG, I miss your daily lives. Me too. Ohio State. Thank you, Toronto Isaac. That's right. Ohio State. That's who he played for. How could I forget that? And then he went to the Titans. Because when you're a great college player and you get drafted, you go to a shitty team. And that sucks. That's how it works. Brian Barton says, wonder how much money he spent on coke. All of it. All of it. James Bateman says, that's why I stopped free balling. Yeah, man, it only takes one time to get your bag caught in that zipper and you will free ball no more. Unless you're like a, what do they call it, sadomasochist. You like that kind of shit? Not me, dude. Oh, my goodness. Getting your balls caught in a zipper? Because then, again, just like something about Mary, because it's like the only movie that's ever talked about it. Okay, so you got your sack caught in the zippers. What you going to do? Live life that way? Just go ahead and get used to the pain of having your balls caught in a zipper? No, you're not. You got to back it out. Woo. Woo. We got to do this again? Oh, shit. There's no other way out of it. You can't pull your sack skin out one at a time. It ain't going to work. It's too painful. You got to get some balls, no pun intended. Take a deep breath. Pull that zipper backwards. That'll make a man out of you. Forget what Jesse the Body Ventura said on that Chopper and Predator. That stuff will make a man out of you. No. Backing that zipper out of your ball sack. That will make a man out of you. Sweet Mama G says, try having mastitis. Is that something to do with the breast? Again, men and women, we can't, we can't give each other the experience of our pain. Women have childbirth, menstrual cramps, mastitis, whatever Sweet Mama G is talking about. And men, we got getting your balls caught in a zipper and get kicked in your nuts. Not even kicked in your nuts, just hitting your nuts. Your nuts being touched in some way. Oh, ugh. Ladies, you don't want that. Okay. Mastitis. Thank you. Mastitis. It's blocked milk ducts. It feels like you're nursing battery acid. Oh, shit. Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, shit. When you describe it that way, no thank you. Derek Molino says that's why males don't get wax down there. Fellas, putting a hot wax strip on your sack and then yanking the hairs off? No, I'll tell you what you want to know, please. No, I'll tell you everything. Let me tell you something. Shit. And yeah, I'm sure that feels horrendous. But ladies, getting hit in your balls. Andrew Himes, thank you. The ball tap. It don't even need to be hard. Just hit. And then here's the fucked up part, fellas, right? Back me up on this. The pain doesn't come immediately. It takes a few seconds. So you know it's coming. and you've had 2-3 seconds of no pain and you think you got away with it. No, it didn't, because here it comes. Right on cue. That sick feeling in your stomach. Oh, dog. No, Mr. Comic 2009, not massive tits. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who has a problem with big titties? If you have a problem with big titties, get out of my comment section right now. Ooh, Robert Grooms. That's a fucked up question, but it's good. He says over under on trans college football players next 5 years. I want to go over, man. I hope it never fucking happens. Really. But I got to go over 5 years. Ugh. And why is it even something that somebody would even form a question about? That's a shame. That's even a question somebody would ask. Leilani Mitchell says, I heard. Hold on a second. Stupid thing's blocking you. Okay. I heard the pain goes from your stomach to your throat. Yeah, it definitely goes up to your stomach. It's like a sick feeling. It's a lot. It's a lot to explain, but oh my goodness. Carolyn says waterboarding feels like a massage compared to getting hit in the nuts. I've never been waterboarded, but I'd rather be waterboarded than kicked in the nuts. Let me tell you. Excuse me. Product of change. That's a great analogy. Blue balls and getting kicked in your balls feels the same. Except blue balls last for, I don't remember. Last time I got blue balls, I think it was on my senior year of prom night. Oh, that's another story, guys. But I think that's the last time I remember getting blue balls, and you'll never forget. Because it's a feeling of getting kicked in your nuts, but for like 10 minutes. Oh my God. Ah! Enough nut trauma talk. Okay. Oh man. Sweet Mama Cheese says, our daughter kicked my husband in the balls the other day on accident. She's 4. Oh man, I've been there. He was on the ground smacking the shit out of the ground. I can't imagine, but I've also given birth 2 times, 77 hours of labor. Hey, don't worry. We can't wear it. There's nothing we can do to take your pain endurance pin off your vest, Sweet Mama G. But let me tell you, I did that with my son, same age, 4. Picked him up, and he's kicking his legs, whap, right in the nuts. And then, fellas, if you're married and you got kids, I know you've been here. You get kicked in your nuts or hit in the nuts on accident by your kids. You're down. You got enough time, and maybe that's why. Maybe either the caveman DNA knows that if you're holding your kid, you get kicked in the nuts. You need enough time to sit the kid down before the pain comes. Maybe that's why you get that 3 to 5 second buffer. But your kid kicks you in the balls or whatever. You put the kid down, and then your wife like ushers the kids into the other room, and your kid's like, why is daddy on the ground? Come on, it's okay. Just give him a minute. Give him a minute. Oh, you can't explain it. You can't explain it. Jesse Stevens III. I know you're somebody when you have the third on the end. Summon Jesse Stevens III. The second? No, the third. He says it hurts so bad you taste metal. I agree. You taste all the metals: aluminum, steel, mercury, all that shit. Bam Bam Bigelow, did Joe's garage grow into a semi-palace? I wish. This is just a fancy background. When I'm feeling fancy, this is what I do. Oh yeah, what are we talking about next? I think most people want to hear about Zelenskyy begging for money. You little shit. Please, I need more money from Americans. And when he asks for more money, you know the fuck he's talking to. You know there ain't no other countries out there giving money like we are. The fuck happened? Am I frozen to you guys? The fuck? Okay. You guys let me know if I'm frozen. The fuck? So there we go. We're back. Don't know what the fuck happened. But anyway, let me bring this up for you guys. I want you to see. Okay, where is it? Okay, right here. Check this out. So here's Zelenskyy begging. He doesn't say who, but if he's begging for money, you know who he's talking to because the rest of the world ain't giving shit compared to us. Again, America's giving way more than everybody else. Whatever country's in second place is so far behind, it's ridiculous. So he's talking to us when he's begging for more damn money. But you won't believe this shit. And it's sad. You're a world leader, man. Have some class. You won't believe this shit. You won't believe this shit. I saw this. I had to do the. I did the double take. Is this fool really up here begging like Pooky for some fucking money? Yes.
If you can't give us some financial support, okay, please give us a credit, and we will give you back money. If you can't give us some financial support, okay, please give us a credit, and we will give you back money. If you can't give us
financial support, what the fuck have we been doing for over a year? We're going on 2 years. We've been giving you fools money. So what are you talking about? If we can't give you money, we've been giving you money. Give us credit. Come on, brother. Give us credit. What? We're coming up this coming February. We will be giving you, will have been giving you money for 2 years. 2. And here you bring your smoked out ass up to us talking about if you can't give us monies, give us credit. What? Now, Snowflake's Nightmare says not just us, Jericho, how much total from us and other countries. That is true. Other countries have given money, but we have given much, much more. Much more than any. Okay, let's check it. Let's look into it. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. Let's figure this shit out. And this is as of September of this year. Okay. The country is pledging the most military aid to Ukraine. Now, this is from September. This does not count the $60 billion that Sloppy Joe fixed his feeble liver-spotted mouth to ask Congress for to send to these fuckers. Remember, a week ago, he asked for another $100 billion package, and 60 of it is going to Ukraine. This is minus that. U.S., 42 billion. The next in line is Germany with 17. So we've more than doubled their contributions. And then you get to the UK and all this bullshit, 6.6, 3.7, all the way down to Finland with 1.2. Canada, you only gave 1.7. So we by far are blowing everybody else out of the water. So I don't even care about whoever else he's asking. He's asking us. We've given that fool over $100 billion. And you got the nerve to ask us for more? Rolston Hodge, what's up, man? He says, what's up, JG? I love your show, brother. I'll soon become a member. I'm retired Navy out of Norfolk, Virginia. Hey, thanks a lot for your service shit, mate. Appreciate that. That fool said, no, give me monies. If you cannot give monies, give us credit. We will pay back.
God give us some financial support. Okay, please give us a credit and we will give you back money. If
we will give you back money. And if we cannot pay you back with monies, I will go around the world. Hand job. I give you hand job to pay back your monies. Oh, my hands are not enough. Don't worry. You can use my mouth or my asshole. All of my holes are open to you, world. Please. Please. World, give us monies or credit, please. I let you fuck all of my holes to pay you back. No thanks. We got enough assholes, huh? We got enough. Hey, please, I let you fuck my mouth to pay back your country. If you don't get your junky ass away from around here, don't think we don't know that you're the one who's been stealing the copper pipes out of our walls, Zelenskyy. I know a junkie when I see one. J Hell, that's right. Break out those knee pads, Zelenskyy. I know it's been a while since you were on TV dancing around in high heels, but you might have to dust off those knee pads, strap them back on, get down and start working off that debt. Oh, please, America. I owe you the most. Britain, Canada. Boy, you got a lot of work to do, man. What's up, Heidi Boo? Yeah, that's right. Aaron should have signed the peace deal, dog. Now you have to give your asshole to world, your asshole mouth, everything to world. Fucking idiot. Oh my goodness gracious. What's wrong with this guy? But he's only asking because he knows he can get it. Why not? We alone have given you over $100 billion. Why the fuck not would he come back and ask? The only thing that surprises me is that he had to ask. Leonard S., thank you, man. He says, Jericho, Dems are focusing on abortion. How should conservatives counter this? I think conservatives have already countered it by the Supreme Court giving the power back to the states. It's fucked up. It's disgusting, but that's what the state wanted. So that's what they get. I don't think there's any way for Republicans to combat it. They won't. Republicans have dropped the ball that they don't have any balls. They don't have balls to drop. They're dropping the ball because their balls haven't dropped, if that makes sense. The left, the Democrats, are going scorched earth, and these fools are like, oh, well, we don't want anybody to think that we're racist. They already do, bitch. Get to work. What are you scared of? Ranson Shan, I thank you. He says, JG, please grace our ear holes with the OG intro. Okay, I can do that. You guys got 29 seconds to spare. Hold on, wrong show. I got so many damn shows. Hold on. That was Stop the Fuckery. Oh, I love that intro. You know, I don't think I have my old intro. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I have it. Like, it's not deleted forever, but I don't think. I definitely took it off the little board here. Things that make you go, Yeah, I think I got it right here. Hold on, it's loading. It's loading. Okay. I'm reloading. Here we go. Come on. Loading, spinning. The little circle spinning. Here we go. All right, there it is. Bam, there you go, Ransom Sham. And the reason I took it off of here so I wouldn't get confused and play the whole, because I confuse easily if you haven't noticed that yet. Leonard S, again, thank you. Not Ransom Sham. Leonard S with a great question. Who cares about Ukraine anymore? Great question. I certainly don't. I never cared about them in the first place. But hey, our government has to have somewhere to launder all that money. Cameron Douglas, thank you very much for the $10 super sticker. Good looking out, people. Don Zucksworth says, Jericho, so what is going to happen to the rest of the squad? Hopefully the same thing that happened to that bell pepper nose bitch, Rashida Tlaib. Hope they all get censured and then expelled. Or we could skip right to the expulsion. They all need to go. All of them are. That's why I call them the four whores of the apocalypse. They are absolutely disgusting and a detriment to this country. They are cancer. What do you do with cancer? You just let it metastasize and don't do anything? No, you do something about it. You cut that shit out. Hey, shout out to my man, Indo Slim. Appreciate it, man. He says, sup, JG? Still pimping in SLC? Of course. Let's hear some of that Silky Biden. Laugh my ass off. Still watch you every day. Just miss your live. Keep it real. Hey, thanks, Indo Slim. I appreciate that. And, you know, since we're talking about giving money, perfect time to bring in old Silky Biden. Yeah, what up, bitches? Silky Biden here, so you better stand clear. Now, check this out. One of my main bitches, she got a little coke problem, but don't worry about that, okay? She's all the way over there in the Ukraine, and if you don't give me more money for the Ukraine, bitch, you're going to be in pain. Get out on that corner, clickety-clack, and you know, bitch, when you hear that Cadillac, I'll be back. Bye, bitch. What a guy. What a piece of shit, right? That's right. He's coming back around. We're about to be at 4 years. That's when Silky Biden comes around every 4 years to collect his vote from his bitches. Heidi Booth, I thank you, young lady. She says, Silky Biden. Yes, that's one of Heidi's favorites. She's usually the one to request that, so you beat her to it. Is that not true? Does he not come around every 4 years and tap his bitches on the shoulder to get his votes, and then he's back to wherever he came from to not do shit? Like Philadelphia just elected a black female mayor. And it's not that she's black and female, it's the fact that that's the only reason they voted for her. That's why. King B says, notice gas prices slowly going down. Not here. Not in California. I'm still paying $6. Still paying $6. But Philly, yeah, they elected a black female mayor. So she's supposed to come in and do what? What? You vote for her because she's black and she's female. Okay. So she's going to come in and do what exactly? You want some of that stereotypical black woman? Mm-hmm. You better listen up, Philadelphia, because I am in town, honey child. I'm in the mayor's office and I ain't taking no shit. Mm-hmm. Is that what you want? Why the fuck would you vote for her because she's a black female? What do you expect from her? Does that make her better at her job? Of course not. She's a diversity hire. Have we learned nothing? Diversity hires all the way to the top. Fail. Kamala Harris, anyone? Remember Sloppy Joe said, wait a minute. You promised me that I could smell an 8-year-old. The camera's on. Yeah, I'm gonna have a black female vice president. Jill! Remember when he said that? And that's who he gave us, this cackling ahua. Philadelphia, you ain't shit. You've seen the videos. Kensington area, whatever the fuck it's called. The zombies out there nodding off of the fentanyl, the filth. God, it's filthy in Philly. Instead of calling it Philly, we call it filthy. Oh, yeah. I'm going to grace your eyeballs with this beautiful black woman. There it is. Nope, it's not the one I want. Yeah, that's the one I want. That's the one I want. Bitch, you know what I want. That movie's so funny. Bitch, you know what I want. Philadelphia projected to elect first female mayor with Cheryl Parker, another first that you don't give a shit about. Oh, no, she's talking. What you got to say, girl?
And I tried to follow the script.
Hold on. This old-ass black woman ain't down for no fucking rainbow shit. Why you got her up there wearing that shit? Old people don't support that. Look at this motherfucker right here with the Black Voters Matter. You already know what she's about. Oh, Philly, you pulled a Chicago.
Campaign experts thought that they would tell us the best way that we should walk, talk, and act to win an election and get votes. For those of you who know me, it just didn't feel right. And so I got on the trail and I began to talk about out loud. I didn't hide from it because I wouldn't allow anybody else to attempt to weaponize my humble beginnings against me.
You.
So before they could do it, I made sure that I told you that I was born to a single teenage mother, that I was raised by my grandparents,
Oh, there you go.
that my grandmother collected welfare and subsidized food to take care of me. And when I talked about the welfare, they said, well, what do you mean? Did you get public assistance? And did you have the credit card? And I said I had colored money in books.
Yeah, they didn't have no card back then. Your ass had to be
I
embarrassed.
said I took purple 20s, green 10s, and brown dollars to pick well.
Hold on, let's see.
Because I needed people to know that my real life lives.
Hold on, I'm just checking for
Give
something.
me the opportunity that I would put to great use everything inside of it to great use to work with you all to make Philadelphia the safest, cleanest, greenest big city in the nation.
Green, there you go.
Economic opportunity for all.
And there you have it. There you have it. The greenest city. Get the Steven Sykes. I don't take Monopoly money, but if you sent me some in the mail, that'd be kind of cool. I keep that shit. The reason I was fast forwarding through the end of her speech because I wanted to see if there was at any point she was talking about what she's going to do for the city of Philadelphia and the condition that Philadelphia is in and how she's going to change that. But she didn't. She just said, me, I, me, my, I, me, I. That's all she talked about. I grew up in welfare and I was born to a teenage single mother. Like that's something to be proud of. My grandparents raised me. That's nothing to be proud of. But she did not say that she was going to fix the city. She was going to be hard on crime. She was going to get rid of the zombie dope fiends on the street. She was going to clean up the city of Philadelphia. She didn't send a message of hope to the people of Philadelphia. All she did was get up there and say, poor me, me, and me. She opened her mouth and literally said, the greenest big city in the nation. I don't give a fuck about no green unless you're putting it back in my pocket. Unless you're talking about me paying less of it to live. I don't give a shit about no green. How the hell? Hold on. How in the hell are you going to take Philadelphia, that is a festering, gangrenous wound on the state of Philadelphia, and make it the greenest? So you want to plant trees around the dope fiends? You're going to have electric scooters so people can ride them through North Philly and get robbed? What do you mean green? Why'd you even say that? Why is that even on your list of priorities? Get the fuck out of here. The green, don't give a fuck about being green, bitch. Make us safe. Disgusting. Tammy D. She says, "Green, Jericho Green. I got my Tumblr. Thank you. Thank you for the kind note too. Love you, brother. Of course, Tammy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being a constant presence in the chat and all the help you've offered, being a mod and all that shit. Thank you. And it's important to show people that you appreciate them. Exactly, Careless. That's who put the money up for her. Unfortunately, they didn't have a camera that was behind her, but if you look behind her, you would see the left and the globalists with their hands firmly up her ass, making her mouth go like this. She's a puppet. I'm gonna make Philadelphia the safest, the greenest. I was raised by a single mother. Shut your ass up. Just because you're born to a single mother, that's not a death sentence for your life. Of course you can rise above if you put in the hard work and the effort. Look at Ben Carson. He was raised by a single mom in Detroit. Fast forward to the 80s, he's doing heart surgery on a baby still inside the womb. We know you can make it, stupid. That's not what the people of Philly want to hear. They don't want to hear your story. They want you to improve their story. They want you to make it so someday they can tell their kids, yes, Philly was pretty fucked up until we had this new mayor that came in and she changed everything. That's the story they want. They don't give a shit about your story. Anywho, people, I gotta go. I gotta go pick up Junior from school. And then there's a construction site near here, and they got the big old dirt mound and shit. My son wants to go and ride on it with his bike, so I told him I would. He said, "You promise, Dad?" And when your kids ask you, "Do you promise?" That's the point where you think to yourself, "Okay, can I deliver? I can. Okay, yeah, son, I promise." So gotta go deliver on that, because I told him, yeah, next week during the school week we can go after school. So I guarantee you, Dad, you said. Those are 2 words parents don't want to hear. You said. And I did say, so I must deliver. But I must show thanks first. Thank you again, Endo Slim, a member for 8 months. That means you were one of the OG, triple OGs. And he says, a puppet just like the rest of this administration. Sad. Yeah. If you look behind Sloppy Joe, you see Barack Obama fighting for control over his mouth with the Chinese government. That's real. Well, I will see you guys. Okay, so hold on. Sealed by the blood of Jesus. He says, my biological dad killed himself when I was only a few months old. My mom was a single mom. You know, I think there are different types of single moms. And the ones that I like to throw dirt on and shit on are the ones who are, what up, Jay Reason? The ones who are single moms on purpose. The ones who keep having kids so they can get another check. The ones who want to be a single mom, who run the man off to have him replaced by the government. Those are the bitches I'm talking about. A woman whose man left her or he died, you know, in some way. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about the ones who want to be single moms. The ones who continue these stereotypes and continue producing these killers and savages and thugs. My heart goes out to you for not having your dad in your life. I don't know if you had a stepdad or something, but that's really shitty, because you'll never know that part of you. You'll never know the other 50% of who you are. You know, you get a lot of things from your parents, man, and that really sucks that you didn't have them in your life. But it sounds to me like you're being a good father despite not having one of your own. So yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. But the kind of single moms I'm talking about are the ones who create places like Philadelphia and Baltimore and Chicago, Los Angeles and San Francisco and all these other shitholes in this country. Those bitches. But I thank you guys for being here. I will be here tomorrow celebrating my birthday. Go, shawty. It's your birthday. So I'll be here hanging out with you guys. I'll be in a great mood. And I can't wait to hang out with you all. Thank you for being here. Your comments, your questions, your super chats, all that shit. Thank you for being you. Thank you for listening to me. And just know you are not alone, and we will beat the crazies. You were great. I was great. That means that we were great. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to jerichogreen.net. Make sure you check out my new YouTube channel, Green's House, and hit the Teespring link to get some merch. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.